voice, as in the similarities between both the voices of every artist was amazing. Well done, guys.
Аллу, как вы звучите по-русски?
Is by far the best.
Я знаю, что господин Арджун выучил одно русское слово. Спасибо. Спасибо вам за высокую оценку. Друзья, расскажите несколько слов о фильме «Пушпа». Наверное, я передам слово режиссеру Сукумару, который расскажет несколько слов, о чем эта картина, да, и что ждет российских зрителей в кинотеатрах, и, конечно, чем эта картина может зацепить россиян.
Actually, it's, in India, it's a very big scheme of red sanders. Red sanders is a kind of tree, and so now it is selling in China. It's smuggling from India to China, Japan. So this is precious wood. It's like red sanders. It's a very precious wood for them. It's like 1 ton equals to 3.5 crore Indian money. So very big scam. Maybe 2 lakh crores of red sanders smuggled to China, Japan from India. So it's very interesting and it's a very big scam, and started interviewing. I wanted to do a web series, and so I started researching the smugglers and police officers and the workers, the woodcutters. Then I started writing this web series, and after that I felt like I can shape into a movie. So it's completely crime. It's based on crime, and Indian commercial movie is very different from the world cinema. It's like all emotions. We mix all the emotions: the comedy, fun, crime, and fights, songs. It's a mixture of, you have to balance. When we write the story, you have to balance all those things. And I feel like I'm more connected to Russia, because in my childhood I used to read a lot of books, because they're very cheap. They come for 10 paisa, 20 paisa in Indian money. So there are more available books for the children. It's like Dostoevsky, Chekhov, Maxim Gorky, and Turgenev. You name it. All the writers, Tolstoy. So all the translations I used to read. I'm more connected to. So actually, in my childhood, I wanted to marry a Russian girl. Always dream of a Russian girl.
You should.
Russian girl. Especially Nastenka from White Knights. So it's like, I feel like we are so connected emotionally and culturally. I know more culture of, I think, because the books, I know the culture of, I think not now, maybe the culture from the books. So I feel like definitely my movie will get connected to the Russian audience. It's more familiar to Russian audience.
Приятно, что в том числе русская культура, русская литература оказала влияние на вас, как на режиссера, возможно. Карен, одна теперь из задач фестиваля не только показать индийское кино, но и для Сукумара найти Настеньку из «Белых ночей». Это одна из основных целей фестиваля. Друзья, хотел бы обратиться к нашим уважаемым главным актерам, к Аллу Арджуну и к Рашмике Манданне, рассказать несколько слов о работе над картиной. Насколько я знаю, Аллу уже не первый раз работает с Сукумаром. Аллу — это потомственный актер, который начал с детства сниматься в кино, да, и вот несколько слов более подробно о фильме «Пушпа» и о работе с Сукумаром, ну и, конечно, с другими коллегами.
Firstly, привет, Russia. Спасибо.
Алло, у вас есть 6 дней, чтобы выучить еще много российских слов, как минимум.
Firstly, we're extremely glad that we've been able to reach out to the Russian audience. You know, this Indian movie, when we started, we never knew we would come this far. We're very grateful. And there was a lot of effort that went into this movie, especially this movie, because we shot it in the times of COVID. It was the peak times of COVID, and we were a unit of 400 people in a forest. And the logistics of arranging that and shooting this film in those difficult times. Normally we shoot a film in 7 to 8 months, but because of lockdown and everything, we almost took 2 years to complete this film, nearly 2 years to complete this film. So this had a lot of effort. It was done with a lot of love by all the actors, all the technicians, and this film is a very big musical hit in India, thanks to my friend Sar and my director Sukumar Banreddi, who's become one of the biggest directors in the country, and we're very proud that it happened. And this is the first time that I'm promoting an Indian movie into an international dais, and this is my first time. It will always be remembered. I'm glad it started with Russia.
Ну, а с какой страны еще начинать, друзья? Конечно, только с России. Мы, конечно, рады вас видеть, потому что в России безумно любят индийское кино. И это передается уже десятилетиями. То есть это любовь. Я насколько удивлен, что 50 лет назад вышла Зита и Гита, и с тех пор русский зритель, как только видит индийское кино, сразу понимает, что это знак качества, это добрые эмоции, это танцы, то есть ты выходишь из фильма абсолютно другим человеком. И спасибо большое организаторам за то, что нас знакомят не только с Болливудом, потому что в основном, конечно, мы, как российские зрители, знаем Болливуд. Но есть еще такое понятие, как Толливуд. Правильно я произношу? И вот Рашмика – это одна из звезд как раз Толливуда, и она сегодня у нас в гостях. Рада вас приветствовать. Может быть, несколько слов поделитесь вашими впечатлениями о России.
Okay, first of all, I've practiced a couple of Russian words, and I have to say it because I've practiced it too much. Привет, как твои дела? Actually, this is my second time in Russia because the first time I had come here for shoot for another film. And I think I was in Petersburg. That's where we shot. And okay, again, some Russian. It's Ochin Kodolno. Yeah, something.
Можно такое слово сказать на такой мороз.
Yeah. It's very cool but very pretty. Like it's very gorgeous, and I think I'm really glad that I came to Russia to promote Pушпа, because Pушpа for us is extremely special, and we wanted to get this film for you. And I hope everyone in Russia watches and loves the film, because it is such a beautifully created art, you know. And yeah, I'm really glad that I'm in Russia right now promoting.
Рашмика, расскажите, пожалуйста, немного о таком понятии, как Толливуд, да, чтобы наши зрители, которые нас смотрят, понимали вообще, о чем речь, потому что, господи, что это, может, не то индийское кино я начинаю смотреть. Несколько слов как раз о Толливуде, который вы в том числе представляете.
I think, especially for now, from Tollywood has come this film Pушпа, where the filmmaking in our region is extremely high on emotional content, and there's such content in the film which is very, like, it teaches you something. Every film teaches you something. Every film has something that we represent. There's music, what everyone enjoys, there's fights and there's emotion. But basically, film is made to entertain audience, and I think we're staying true to that because through our films we're entertaining, but also we're educating, and yeah, I think that's why now films don't have a language barrier. We're here promoting a Telugu film or an Indian film in Russia, so that that shows how down the barriers have come. There's no language barrier anymore, there's no industrial barrier anymore, and it's beautiful because people around the world can watch the film and enjoy it. So yeah, that's something I'd like to say about Indian films.